It's time that you stop judging yourself and stop being so harsh on yourself, because you are here only once in this life. And if you will try to live by the beauty standards of others, you are missing out on life. I was being so harsh on myself, and whenever I would look at myself in the mirror, I would see all the imperfections. When I got these 2, 3 acne or the pimples on my face, I was like, I don't have to go out. I don't want to go out because I look ugly, and I was looking so harsh on myself, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? And I shared this with my healer, and she was like, you need to start being softer on yourself, and instead of judging yourself, you should ask for a softer approach and ask yourself, what's the softer thing that you could do in this time? And I started asking myself, and instead of feeling ugly, or instead of telling myself how ugly I look, I started telling myself consciously that I am here not to live by the standards of other people or the society standards. I am here to live by my own, and I accept myself the way I am. And even if I have some acne or something on my skin, it will pass away, because skin is always regenerating and it will heal, and your skin will heal. If you're overweight, you're gonna lose that weight. If you want to gain weight, you will gain the weight. But you don't have to restrict yourself from doing things in your life just because you're waiting to look the perfect self, and then you will allow yourself to go out or to do things that you can't do now just because you're afraid of people judging you. I was like, why am I so strict on myself? And me and my spiritual healer, we did a meditation where I discovered my strict self, who was not allowing myself to, the way I am, and who would always judge me and be so harsh on myself. And then I was asking her, why are you so strict? And she replied that in the childhood, someone from your society or in your country was judging you the way you look, from your appearance, and that's why I want to protect you. And then I told her, okay, I don't need your protection anymore. You can relax. And I watched her dissolve into the air, and then I was like, okay, I feel so relaxed, because the war inside me is over, and I don't have to look perfect for the other people, or to look perfect just because I'm afraid someone might call me ugly. I don't want to do that anymore. And whenever I look at myself in the mirror, I try to do these beauty affirmations. And I know beauty comes from within, and you have to accept yourself first to when the affirmations will start working. But in my case, affirmations work even though I don't feel like that. But when I keep repeating them, it really helps dissolve in it really saturates in my subconscious mind. And I have so much respect for people who have severe acne or pimples on their face, and then they even still go out because they don't care what other people will think, and they still enjoy their life, and they don't limit themselves to enjoy the life just because they have acne on their face. And past few weeks have made me realize how much I was so harsh on myself just because I had few pimples on my face. And I told myself, yeah, this condition will pass and I will be able to enjoy my life again. And then I realized, oh my god, what am I doing? I should enjoy my life now, because the time is always passing, and I don't know if I'm gonna even live tomorrow. So because of my acne, it doesn't define my whole life, or it doesn't define the way I should live. So I stopped doing that. As I was working on healing my inner wounds, my spiritual healer told me to write my weaknesses that I have about my physical appearance, and she also told me that those are not the weaknesses, but let's say the way you look at yourself. And I wrote those imperfections, and I had to share those weaknesses with some people that I trust. And as I shared those weaknesses with other people, I realized that I'm not so alone, and everyone has some kind of insecurity. And the person that I used to think is so perfect also has insecurities. And one of my friends told me that she doesn't like her teeth, and she's so insecure about her teeth, and she will get them done. And I was like, I used to think your teeth were so pretty and your smile is beautiful. But I realized, okay, the way we look at ourselves, not everyone will look at ourselves the way we do at ourselves. And it's the same way, because nobody has time to look at your imperfections the way they have for themselves, because nobody has time to come and look at your imperfections and tell you, because they are so busy with themselves. Also, the things that you think are imperfections in your body might be the beauty standards for some other people. For example, I used to think I'm too thin, and one of my friends told me that she would kill to have my body, and one of my other friends told me that the girls in Korea starve themselves to look like my body type. My friend told me how she deals with her imperfections. So whenever she finds herself judging herself, she looks at herself in the mirror and reminds herself consciously that those features that she has, the features that she thinks are imperfect, are given to her by her ancestors, and her ancestors are living through her, so the generations are living through her face. It's still, and she was like, I don't have to judge myself so much, because The nose that I judge is my grandmother's nose, or the cheeks that I have is my father's cheek. And she also told me that she compares her stretch marks on her legs to thunder stripes. And then I was like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful way of looking at things and comparing. And once you will start comparing your imperfections to nature, you will feel so much power within you. So stop judging yourself and start accepting yourself. Let me ask you a question. Would you judge your best friend the way you judge yourself, or would you tell someone you love that they have some imperfections? You won't, because you love them. So I want you to love yourself the same way and start accepting yourself and be kind to yourself and stop being so harsh on yourself, because you are here for a short time and your body needs that compassion and love from you and the appreciation, because the body is doing so much work for you and it just needs your love and attention and appreciation. So once you will start giving that, you will see how your body will cooperate with you to heal your skin, to heal your acne, to lose your weight or to gain weight. But you have to start accepting it first, and then it will cooperate with you and remove the resistance, and things will start coming your way, because your skin will regenerate, your skin will heal. You will lose the weight, you will gain the weight, or you will heal that condition. But you have to accept it first in order for it to come to you or to heal itself. And I also wrote an apology poem for myself, because I realized I was so harsh on myself. And let me read the poem. It might be healing for some of you. So, I'm sorry it took me so long to come to you. I'm sorry it took me so long to love you the way you deserve. I'm sorry it took me so long to accept you the way you are. I'm sorry to change the way you look. I'm sorry for being so harsh on you. I'm sorry for being so strict. I'm sorry for when I forced you to think positively. I'm sorry for being so afraid of your emotions. I'm sorry for not allowing you to express yourself fully. I'm so sorry for the beauty standards I've set for you. I'm sorry for the restrictions on food that I've put for you. I'm so sorry for not allowing you to eat certain foods. I'm sorry for forcing you into always looking your best. I'm so sorry for the negative beliefs I've developed over time. I'm so sorry for not keeping my promises to you. I'm sorry for not loving the way you deserve. I'm sorry it took me so long to come home to you. So I just want to say, stop judging yourself, stop being so harsh on yourself, start accepting yourself, and then you will see how you will become unstoppable once you will start accepting yourself the way you are. And that's it for today's video. I hope this video resonated with some of you. I love you all. Take care. Bye.